Hey there, today we are going to do the Glittering Caves big battle and try to get it platinum. We got Gregorius and Chivalrous. This is one of the harder Helm's Deep instances if you ask me, because I barely got platinum here only once or something like that. So yeah, let's see what we can get. You will need a goat to move around here quickly. And well, apparently we start with the western side today, which means our first side quest will be Salacities over the bridge. If you start eastern side first, you get the quest with Gimli, where you'll have to hold off enemies for a certain amount of time. Because you're only with 3 men, you will need to have at least 2 people that are able to switch between commander and engineer, so that all the commanders here and also at the bridge can be set on two-handed with a focus on goblins. If you put them like that, you'll never have to look to them. You won't even have to be there, they'll just easily solo it themselves and no banners will get destroyed. So to get this thing here done, we're gonna build a ballista and one person is going to fire it. We're gonna upgrade as much as we can and we're gonna keep trapping the area over here. Gonna need one barricade more over there just to slow them down. Yep, okay, they prepared them. I'm gonna go back up to see whether there are any barricades left, because we've got plenty of time because we've set the commanders already. So you gotta check which barricades you can or cannot take. And I think we got them all. Yeah, seems like we got them all, because these barricades can be moved. So we're good. The assault is gonna start any moment now, and we'll be ready to kick some orcish ass. The most important thing in this instance is just that you always set the commands on two-handed. Okay, the side quest popped. There we go. Tripwire. Pop some hope. There they are. I recommend red mode for this one, so that you can AoE as much as you can, because you'll really need AoE for all the side quests here. You'll never need real single target damage. So always straight red. Or if there's a possibility to draw aggro towards you to force the enemy to attack you, that's great too. Okay, we got our first troll. There we go. Second troll. There we got our Lawmaster AoE thing going on. And this should be the last wave. Oh no, it's not. That's the last wave is incoming now. There we go, platinum. So then we start to dismantle everything and start moving it towards the other side. And as you can see, everything's good here. Soldiers may be a bit low, but as you can see, they can easily survive this. So we can get going to the other side. Okay, if we are going to run the western side now, we will get the spiders quest. So who is going to stay at the ballista and who is going to take down the cocoons? Because I'd like to get some cocoons, but I'll need one person to come in with me. Okay, then Chivalrous, you'll be coming with me. So if we are going to get the spider quest, it's a very hard quest actually. I think it's the hardest one of the instance, maybe together with civilian defense. And well, it's a quest where spiders will be incoming from this tunnel over here. And there will be a lot of cocoons in the tunnels. So you gotta take out all the cocoons before the timer ends and before you have to kill the boss spider. In the meanwhile, waves of spiders will be incoming to destroy crystals, which are behind us, these thingies. And if they destroy them, well, your merit goes down, and we obviously want to go for platinum, so that's not really an option. So that's why we have Gregorius standing here, also because I think he can draw aggro. Then yeah, he can draw aggro. Then we also have Chivalrous and me going into the tunnels because you'll need 2 people to get the cocoons down in time. Then we're gonna keep placing some tripwire to buy him some time. And I'm gonna start setting those commanders, because obviously that's important too, that we don't lose any banners. There we go. You gotta be able to switch between those different types, like officer and engineer and stuff. You gotta be able to switch between them quickly, because otherwise, well, you just need to be able to do it. Otherwise, you can't fully prepare for everything, and you can't fully use everything you want to use. So you'll really need to prepare good. That's always the case if you are doing big battles. That preparation is the key to success. There we go, that should do it. Let's switch back and get ready for the spider's quest, because it's gonna pop any moment now. Those are the cocoons that we want to take down as quickly as possible. Maybe I can put some traps down before it starts. Don't know if it will help, but if it does, I'll be glad to have done it. Don't really need my damage yet at the moment. There we go. Okay, all into the tunnels. Well, not all. Just me and Chivalrous. So we're just letting the spiders pass us. Our task is to stick to the cocoons, and Gregorius will be able to take us out. To take him out. Gregorius, let us know if you got any trouble taking care of it. Then we can always slow him down a bit. So you really gotta watch not to forget any, cause it's easy to forget some. They really put them in corners. Gonna check. Nothing. Yep, forgot one here. Can find them easily with the delete button. What Chivalrous is doing now isn't the smartest thing to do. We'll be able to survive through it, but we want to not kill the waves too fast, because if we kill them too fast, the timer will go faster, I think. So we do not want that to happen, because we want to take down as many cocoons as possible before we're out of waves. But we should start working fast now. Okay, gotta kill him now. Gotta rush. There we go, planning. Good job, guys. We were almost out of time, I think. But we managed to do it. So that's good. Now again we'll be packing up and moving back. Yeah, now there are two possibilities. Either we get the trolls or we get preparing for the charge. The only thing you can really prepare for are the trolls, which will be coming in on this side. But we'll need everyone to be able to fight the trolls. It isn't possible to solo it. So everyone will need to be at this location. I'm gonna set these commanders in two-handed. I'm gonna buff them up soon. And there will be some, once the instance move, yeah, it's gonna move. We need to change the stances on both of the commanders, but I cannot do that anymore because I just used it. Because if you do not change the commanders that are going to spawn in the center, if you do not change that to two-handed, banners will get burned. And during the last side quest you cannot be anywhere else than at the location of the side quest. If we get preparing the charge, it's an easy win. I'll explain on the way. You'll just have to disable a lot of things, kill some things, and that's it. So no worries about that. If we get trolls on the other hand, it's gonna be a bit harder. But we'll be able to do it anyway. This commander is set. However, I disagree on the commanders, folks. I'm gonna set it priority on sappers. So that the banners definitely do not get burned. And then we'll move to the second line, which is over here. There we go. And from now on, we'll just be spending our time putting some traps near the place where the trolls will spawn. Where did that barricade go? Because these barricades cannot get harmed. So we're gonna have to try to stop them at this point. Otherwise it's gonna get dangerous. Okay, all good. Everyone go to preparing the charge place. And well, this is just the easiest quest of them all. In this instance, you can't really take your time, but you believe me, you've got like now we're at 6:30, when I bet we have at least a minute and a half left when we get to the boss. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, you have to disable some things, including these traps that are hard to spot. And you'll meet some groups of mobs that you'll have to take out, but you shouldn't focus on the barricades like my teammates just did. You should focus on the traps, because it takes longer to take out barricades, and I think it's the same merit. So it's better to take out traps. You gotta be careful also not to run into them, because they'll explode or trap you, stun you, anything, and that will cost you time. We don't really have, because it's a quest that you'll have to finish in a certain amount of time. There we go. One barricade is enough. If we take down one barricade, it's enough. You don't have to take them all out. We got plenty of traps to get the counter thingy to platinum. See, that's what happens. I just ran into this trap accidentally, which stunned me. While they're fighting, I'm just taking out some more traps. There we go. As you can see, we're already reaching gold, so we won't have to disable a lot more traps because we're almost there. That should do it. Once we remove one more barricade, we can take down the boss, because as you can see, we've got platinum. There we go. Now we're gonna take out the boss. Like I said, we've got more than a minute and a half left, and we got platinum. So now we need to get back, make sure no soldiers get hurt, no banners get burned, and then we will be done. We'll get full platinum. And then I think I'm gonna go to bed because it's getting late here. Soldiers look fine. Put a bear trap down. Should do it. And then you can take a ballista to speed up the process a little bit. That's just a bug, no worries. We'll still get platinum. Normally the ads keep incoming from this side longer than on the other side. Ooh, it's a bit more necessary here apparently. So that's why we're gonna try to speed up the process on this side. But as you can see, we should be done any moment. There we go. Very good job everyone. Okay, that was it for the glittering case platinum. I'll do some more later, but it's enough for today. I'm getting really tired. So good night everyone.